Once there were giants walking amongst us. Now I have to deal with my little friends and their little Mackies. I'm glad my father doesn't see my receipts on how much I spend at Mackey's. Imagine how much better that could have been if I'd said how much I spend on Uber Eats. But no, I couldn't think of that on the spot. Oh, God, mate. That was an interesting day. Went over to Tarkan's. Andrew met us there. Had a McDonald's. Played a couple of games of darts. Did a Jason skit, to which Andrew says he's sending me the footage of later. And if it doesn't come out well, he'll send them to me. Oh, Jesus. It is nippy tonight. Also, upon leaving Tarkan's, there was two police officers in a van with the lights on. I was going to say blending, but they weren't making a noise. Okay, so I did add in that last clip that there was a spoiler for the Jason skit. And because we only had a few minutes to make it, we had limited crew, so to speak, limited outfits, limited time and space. Okay, we had very limited anything. However, I had my outfit and we had phones to record on. Specifically Andrew's phone we used. So that was okay. Here's the put together mini skit.
Right.
That was a ton of fun to make, even though it only took about, 2 minutes to make. The footage was only about 2 minutes long, I had to crop out a wee bit of it. But hey, it doesn't matter. Me, Andrew, and Tarkan have all agreed to do a longer, better skit once we're all able to properly meet up again, so that Andrew gets his Freddy costume, Tarkan has some sort of costume, we get some fake blood, maybe I lose a bit of weight, get a pair of gloves for Jason, obviously, because you don't often see his hands in the movies, and perhaps a little bit better of an outfit. Before anybody else points it out as well, I know that I technically killed Andrew twice in that, or Jason did, but the whole thing was just to get an idea of what it would look like, and albeit it wasn't all of our effort, so I didn't really take the part of Jason's walk properly, but it was good, and in future we'll get something better, and I won't have to kill the same person twice and make it look messed up. How peaceful. It's just me in the house right now. For the next 30 minutes. What the hell is that? Is that a Royal Mail van? Click, collect, drop. Oh, he's going to do the dickhead move and park in the middle of the fucking road. What an arse. I hate people that do that. There's also a woman who owns a big Ford Cougar that comes along the street. I won't say where they live or who they are, but they come in this Ford Cougar and they cannot park against the curb for the life of them. Neither can they reverse park. In fact, I don't even know how they passed the driving test. I saw them pull up to the curb, being more than 30 centimetres away. Then they tried to back up and correct that, and they ended up like 45 centimetres away. So let's say the first one was 35, the next one was 45 centimetres. It was like, why do you even bother? Get a smaller car, or retake a driving test. Clearly you're a muppet. But so is this guy. I mean, he knows how to drive at least, but he does that, and that is fucking close. KV KW70 EGA. KW70 EGA. Bye. Milo, who's a good boy? Nah, he's just looking out for my mum and dad to get him. So annoyingly, I left my Osmo up the stairs. But I shouldn't really need it, because while I'm sitting here it's fine, and while I'm moving about, I tend to cut things out anyway. But in the mail today, after the mailman deposited the letters through the box, we got this. Blue bins, stick to the 6. And it was like, it says exactly this. We are currently collecting more material in our blue bins than ever before. However, some of it is contamination because not all of it is recyclable. In fact, in 2020, contamination rates peaked at 29%. All of this material was placed in the wrong bin. Contaminated bins cost money, ruin the hard work of others who recycle correctly, and contribute to climate change through the disposal of valuable resources. Please only put clean loose paper, cardboard, cans, cartons and plastic bottles and containers in your blue bin. If your item is not on the list, do not put it in the blue bin. Those things. Do you know why people are putting stuff that's not meant to be recycled in their blue bin? I'm not saying I do it, because I don't. Do you know why though? Because our local council decided about 2 or 3 years back, we're going to take your normal size green bin away and give you a fucking tiny one instead. Isn't that right, boy? So we've got a food bin, a brown bin. The food is a brown one. We've got a recycling bin, which is a blue one. And we've got general waste, which is green. I don't know if you know this, but the majority of things that you buy are fucking general waste. For instance, if you go to Asda and buy a tray of sausage rolls, this is my dad's example as well. If you buy a tray of sausage rolls, the plastic around it is not recyclable, but the tray is. How awkward is that? And what? It's like bottles of fizzy drinks. The lid isn't recyclable, but the bottle is. So you have to unscrew the lid and put it in general waste and put the bottle in recycling. What the fuck? Yeah, I feel that way too. And to make matters worse, they only lift their bins every second week now. They started that, funnily enough, shortly after giving us the shite bin. And now I'm going to show you that shite bin. Well, at least it's not rainy. Brown lidded bin for food. And yes, that happens, it's gross. Fucking food flies. Man. Don't know why I did that now. Ugh. Blue bin. And I think you can already see that, but the green bin is like half the size of any other bin. It's gross. At least he's having some fun. I'll leave him out here. Well, not leave him, but give him a bit of time. That's not gonna happen, is it? Fuck, oh well. Oh, that's a lovely sight.